Believe it or not, this is not the first time I've seen a character labeled Crimson Guard in yellow armor.
Where you want it?
Bay 12, please.
Hello there, G.I. Joe fans, and welcome back to another Bay 12 video review. Today we are reviewing the new G.I. Joe Classified number 66, Python Crimson Guard. They even got Crimson Guards in the Python Patrol, which is a really cool look for the Crimson Guard, despite him not being very crimson at all. But still, it's very cool looking. I like the artwork there on the front. It looks really awesome. On the side, you've got a close-up of some Crimson Guard artwork. On this side, you've got the classified symbols. And on the back, you've got images of the figure and his accessories. And that's pretty much it for the packaging. And here is our new Python Crimson Guard out of the packaging. And like I said, this is not the first time I've seen a character labeled Crimson Guard in yellow armor, or at least a yellow uniform. And for those of you who don't know, what I mean by that is, if you ever played the old PS2 series Jak and Daxter, or Jak, because after the first one, which was called Jak and Daxter, the rest were just called Jak, so on and so forth. In Jak 2 specifically, the police force, the military police force of Haven City was called the Crimson Guard. And in the second half of the game, eventually other Crimson Guards with a stronger set of armor and weapons come out that you have to deal with, and they have yellow armor as well, which I thought was kind of an interesting choice because they were still called the Crimson Guard. They were just in yellow armor. So that's what I meant by I've seen other Crimson Guards in yellow before, which is kind of interesting. Just like the other releases of the Crimson Guard, he is fully articulated. This is just a repaint of the existing classified Crimson Guard mold. His head is on a ball joint, fully articulated shoulders. You have those butterfly joints, upper bicep. You've got the Python Patrol logo there on the side in red, which looks really good. Double jointed elbows, wrist joints, ab crunch, waist, hips, upper thigh, double jointed knees. You have a swivel joint there at the top of the boot and ankle joints, and that's pretty much it for articulation. I like that they went with the full chrome mask like they did with the Walmart exclusive Crimson Guard. I believe it was the one on the vintage card, or maybe the one in the box had it. I always get those two releases mixed up, but one of the other two does have a chrome mask just like this one here, and I do like the chrome mask more than I like the solid black mask. I just think it looks cooler in chrome, much like Cobra Commander's mask. Having that cool reflective chrome mask I've always thought was just really, really cool. He does come with a bunch of accessories. I love the red hilt on the sword. You got that nice gunmetal gray on the blade itself. You could take his sword here and put it in its sheath. There is a peg on the side of his belt here that just pegs right there. He comes with a sidearm as well that just goes right here in his holster, which he can also wield in either hand. He comes with a knife, much like his sword. His knife here has a red hilt with a gunmetal gray blade that can go right there. I mean, to be some of Cobra Commander's elite guard, he's got to be armed very well, right? And he gets a backpack as well that just pegs on right here on the back. Now, there's another place where you can take that sword. You can peg that right here on his backpack if you don't want that on his belt. And you can also take his assault rifle here, which has an awesome bayonet attachment. You can also store that on the backpack or in his hands. Real quick for comparison, here is the new Python Patrol Crimson Guard next to the classic Crimson Guard. Now this is the one with the black mask, but they both still look very cool. So you can see how they look side by side. They come with the same accessories, except I like the colors on the accessories that this one comes with more than the colors on this one. Just the solid black is neat, but the red handles, especially on the weapons, really make them stand out. And honestly, I think they would look just as good, if not better, with this figure as well. Also, for comparison, here is the Python Crimson Guard next to the Python Patrol Viper. So you can see them side by side. And here is the Python Crimson Guard next to the Python Patrol Bat. So you can see them side by side. Loving these Python Patrol repaints. I wonder what they'll move on to next for Cobra. Guys, thank you so much for tuning into today's review featuring the new G.I. Joe Classified number 66, the Python Crimson Guard. Which of these teams or sub-factions within the G.I. Joe universe is your favorite? Let me know in the comments down below. And which of the Crimson Guard designs is your favorite so far? Is it the new Python one? Honestly, it might be the Python one for me. I really love this yellow, black, and red color scheme that they went with for the Python Patrol. It just looks so cool. It's weird seeing bright yellow on some Cobra characters, but it does it for me. I really, really like it. It might be my favorite faction color scheme within Cobra, to be honest with you. Stay tuned for more G.I. Joe Classified reviews. Like and subscribe and follow us on social media for more. And check out some of our other content here as well. And while you're at it, check out our sister website, cooltoyreview.com, where you can check out all kinds of new toy news, videos, and more. And like and subscribe to the Cool Toy Review YouTube channel for other video toy-related content. If you like Star Wars content, check out rebelscum.com, the world's oldest and largest Star Wars fan website not owned by Disney. And there is daily content, whether it's news, reviews, or more, on rebelscum.com. But you can also like and subscribe to the rebelscum.com YouTube channel for that video content and turn on notifications so you don't miss it. If you're looking for some awesome G.I. Joe toy and merch, come by our physical location inside Order 66 Multiverse in the shops at Willowbend Mall in Plano, Texas, which also houses Order 66 Toys, the world's official collectible Star Wars toy store. And in case you're not local, they go live every Friday night at 7 p.m. Central Time, and they ship all around the world from the Order 66 Toys Facebook page. And last but not least, check out our free archival website, collectorsoracle.com. We're hoping we'll get to add G.I. Joe to that at some point in the future. Right now, it's mostly Star Wars toy lines and collectibles, but it's all absolutely free. You can make an account and mark things in your collection, as well as want list things you'd like to have in your collection in the future. We'll see you guys later. We'll see you another time. And remember, knowing is half the battle.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.